Last month, I show you the most depressing country I've been to, North Korea. I show you their missiles, their soldiers, and their people. And then made me cry, and many of you cry. North Korea is depressing. But in the world, there are two Koreas, not one. So what about South Korea? What do people do there? To answer that question, I visited South Korea. And what I saw there will make you unexpectedly happy because it is un-depressing. Just look at the way they protest. Seeing the rest of the world protest get easily violent. They easily turn into riots and clashes and weapons. But not in Korea. In 2018, I witnessed a real Korean protest. And I was surprised by how peaceful it was.
This is a protest.
South Koreans went to the street in the millions. They protest against their president using candles, street parties, flags, and inflatable sharks, not weapons or violence. And after a few weeks of protest, they succeeded. And the president was removed from office peacefully. This was a revolution of candles. To this day, I'm inspired by their protest, and I'm even more inspired by what they did 20 years ago. The following is another true story. In 1999, Korean government was running out of money. They owed billions of dollars in loan. The government couldn't pay them, and then it's when the Korean people stepped in. I kid you not, millions of citizens donated our money to the government. They collected their gold, their necklace, their rings, and personal belongings, and gave them to the government voluntarily. So they called payback national debt.
My parents gave away 3 rings to save the country from the national debt.
I mean, who would do such a thing for their country? Not I, not you, but the Korean people did.
They paid their national debt as a community, and 20 years later, they built an amazing country with world-class medical system, world-class smart cities, and world-class technology companies. That's why today, there's a little bit of Korean technology in your pocket right now. At the end of the day, North Korea is still depressing, but it can change and it can become a country with peaceful protest, community, and smart technology. One day, North Korea can be as good as South Korea. See you next week.